Yeah, what up? Slightly Genius, your boy King Espi, aka Lenny Towers.
Yes,
Across
sir.
from me, Nate Busch.
aka Black Night Shyamalan. What it do?
What it do, baby? It's fight week.
It's fucking fight week. It's finally here.
I thought this whole time the fight was in Madison Square Garden.
Why would you think
Because
that?
Oscar De La Hoya was on the Breakfast Club, and
Oh.
I could have sworn they said, so why the Garden? Or maybe why not the Garden, but he said, like, why the Garden? And he's like, oh, well, the history of the fights, you know, yada, yada. This is a big fight. This fight's going to go down in history. Why not the Garden? So this whole time, I'm like, oh, shit, the fight's in New York. But I'm listening to, like, First Take,
Right.
a couple other podcasts.
It's in Vegas.
And everybody's, like, going to be in Vegas this week. And I'm
Right.
like, why is everybody in Vegas? The fight's in New York.
That Cotto fight, part
And
2.
then I saw one of the posts. I guess Canelo was like hosting a party in Vegas
Right.
after the fight. So I'm like, oh, the
That
fucking
girl
fight's in
collection.
Vegas.
Make sure you're there.
With all the Tecate girls.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
It is. It is. I got Triple G all the way.
I know you do. I'm not a Canelo fan, but I got Canelo in this fight. I don't know if I got
Why
him.
are you not a Canelo fan?
He's just not he's not my favorite person to watch, I guess.
I love Canelo.
You know, when
I
he
think
fights,
he's a
I'm
beast.
watching.
I just think
When
Triple G's gonna
When
win.
he fights, I'm watching. I'm just not like the
Right.
biggest fan.
Okay.
You know? I like Triple G. I just think Triple G's met his match with Canelo.
We'll
Canelo's
see.
just I hate to use that younger card because it never worked against Mayweather, you know. But
Right.
Canelo's a better boxer since he took that ass whipping from Mayweather.
That's true.
He's a way better boxer, and I don't think Triple G's fought anybody with Canelo's boxing.
The thing I'm looking
skills.
at is Triple G is always try to find opponents like that, but they've always ducked him.
Yeah.
So he finally has one.
Other
that's
than
like
old boy that he just fought, I mean,
Danny
that was a
Jacobs.
good fight.
Right, right.
Yeah, that was a good fight. What do you think? You think someone's getting knocked out, or you think it's going 12?
Honestly, if it goes 12, I think it'll be because Canelo outboxes him. But if it ends early, I definitely think it's going to be because of Triple G.
Yeah, those are my two predictions. Canelo's winning. These are both my outcomes. Canelo's winning both of them. If it goes the distance, it's probably because Canelo probably felt that power and is like, I'm out. I'm going to just outbox this dude.
Right, right.
You know? Or Canelo's going to... It's going to get stopped in stoppage because Canelo's going to be tagging him so much.
You think so?
I mean, Triple G gets hit a lot. Canelo gets hit,
Canelo hits, though.
but not as often.
I know what you
know what I
mean.
mean?
I know what you mean.
Triple G is going to get hit by a couple of those by Canelo. And we'll see how tough that chin is. I mean,
That's true.
we'll see. But, yeah, I'm going to stick with the orange-haired Mexican. I'm going with Canelo.
Canelito.
Where are you watching the fight at?
I have no idea yet.
I was going to order it here, but I said, no, fuck that. I'm still trying to
Dude,
scrape
you gotta
pennies together for the
stream that off
Mayweather
a
fight.
VIP box and then charge everybody to watch
Dog,
it.
all streaming shit is retarded to me. Like,
It worked this weekend. I watched the UFC fight that way.
did you really?
Hell yeah.
You watch it from home?
Paying for that shit.
Oh, yeah. Who the fuck pays for a UFC fight, bro?
Yeah. Nunes, honestly, I can't say she won that fight.
I'm actually like watching her. I
She's a
haven't purchased
beast.
a UFC pay-per-view in like 7 years, bro.
I never have. I've put in, but I never bought one.
I've only bought one.
Jesus.
And it was, I think, Rashad Evans and Lyoto Machida. To be honest
Okay,
with you.
okay.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that was 7 years ago, but that was some years ago.
It was a while ago.
But yeah, I mean, just nobody interests me in the UFC these days. Maybe other than Conor now. After I seen the Mayweather fight, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Conor fan now, I guess. But Nunez, I mean, if somebody invited me to the house to watch the fight, or if that shit was on for free at a bar or something, then I would watch it. But I have no interest.
She's usually entertaining to watch because she gets down, but
Yeah, I'm not dogging the UFC. It's just nobody I want to pay to see. Maybe
think-
Jones, but I mean,
yeah.
I should have paid for that fight. It was the last time we seen him fight in the UFC.
For real. For real. He's still the best, but he's on juice.
Yeah.
I think that still counts though. Like if your car goes fast and you have NOS versus someone else who has a fast car without NOS, but you beat them, that doesn't mean you cheated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't lost the race, so.
Right.
And I don't have no NOS.
That
pushing
Subaru
that Paul
serves you
Walker.
well.
Yeah. Going back to the fight though, I'm not sure where I'm gonna watch it. I know I'm gonna watch it fucking somewhere.
Right.
I'm not working, so I'm gonna watch it somewhere. More than likely, I'm probably gonna go to gyms. They have a viewing party there.
Okay.
I think it's like $20 or some shit like that, which is cool because I was gonna spend $100 on the fight anyways,
Jesus.
if not more.
Right.
So that's cool. I'll watch the fight there most likely, unless like my pops is off and invites me or some shit like that. I don't know.
Ooh.
But we'll see. I don't know. But we both. Well, I'm going for Canelo. You went for Triple G. That's cool. We both. Oh, you went for Conor last fight, and I went for Mayweather. So I have a good chance of going to 2-0 against you.
That's complete bullshit, but I hear you.
Yeah. What else? Oh, the NFL is back.
It is. The Raiders. I watched them play on Sunday. I loved every minute of it.
They played a JV team, so it wasn't that impressive. But
we
it was on the road.
We needed to do.
It was on the road, yeah.
We did what we needed to do.
Yeah. I mean, that Titans defense is trash. They don't have anybody that can throw the ball. But, I mean, they traveled on the road. They got a road win.
I've said it time and time again. He's the new Vince Young. Titans fans don't believe me.
Nah, because Vince Young was tight.
That's true.
Like a good 2 years. Like a good 2 years.
So he's the new Ryan Leaf, because Ryan Leaf started out looking strong.
I don't remember what Ryan Leaf started looking out like, but you do not want to be the new Ryan Leaf, no matter what you are.
Ryan Leaf is my favorite Charger quarterback ever.
You're stupid.
I love Ryan Leaf.
Oh, your favorite? Yeah, but not the best. Come on now. Don't be dogging Felipe Rios like that.
Clear limit.
I know, remember, I told you at the beginning of the year. My bad.
Just drank my drink, dog.
Oh, you're drinking out of your cup, dog.
Let me pour you a drink. Now let me take a sip. I got you.
Ooh, that's good.
that property tax.
That is good.
Yeah.
No, I remember I don't know if it was our
video.
first podcast or maybe one of the trial ones before that. I said I wasn't going to be as interested into the NFL.
Right.
For the fact that the Chargers left. But I'll tell you what, man. I watched both games. I mean, I flipped back and forth with the Colts and the Rams when the boring-ass Packers and Seahawks game.
Right.
But I'm glad football's back, man. I'm super excited.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles look nice.
That's true.
They look nice.
True.
I think they
don't look too bad.
They went to Washington, right? They beat the Redskins over there in Washington. Wentz is going to be nice, man. He's going to be real nice.
Yeah, he was getting loose. One of my uncles was talking shit, and I was like, dude, he's been getting touched on almost every play. He's been getting loose. He's got to run and shake people off and throw. He looks like young McNabb out there.
Mind you, I heard one of
all the time.
I heard one of the commenters say that the Eagles, if not the Cowboys, have the best O-line in the league.
I wouldn't say the Eagles.
I mean, he was getting touched.
I wouldn't say the Eagles have.
What's old boy? The defensive end over there.
With the Eagles?
Well, no, for the Redskins.
For the Redskins, I have no idea.
He was skinny back there. Like. Kerrigan, something like that.
Oh,
yeah,
he was.
He got a pick
six. He got the interception. Yeah.
He was balling too.
Yeah.
I think Wentz is better than Goff.
Definitely.
I mean, the Rams, they blew out the Colts. But, I mean, if you didn't win that game, you're trash to begin with.
That Colts team was not NFL ready.
No, they were sad to watch.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
No, they were sad to watch. T.Y. Hilton looked like he just did not want to be there, dog. He looked like he was like trying to figure out which injury to fake.
Oh, man.
Poor dude. I actually watched the Charger game. I went to go play at a pool tournament in IB. I watched the Charger game over there.
Nice.
And I wasn't as invested as I used to be.
Right.
But it was a close game there down at the end. And my boy Felipe Rios, he was doing his thing.
That's real. At the end, I thought they were going to come back and win. I was kind of watching it at work. Yeah. I was like, fucking Phillips going to do it again.
Yeah, like, as always. It was the fourth quarter of the game. I mean, I got to the bar like right before halftime. And like most of the like San Diego people there that are former Charger fans, they're like, fuck them, that's what they get.
Right.
But towards the fourth quarter, everybody was like, on the edge of their seat. Come on, I told you they could do it. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. You were just talking shit 10 minutes ago, bro. They took your job. They took your job. But no, man, I mean, that was a cool game. That kicker, I think he's from like Korea or some shit like that.
Cool. That boy got down.
That wasn't his fault, dog. He got blocked.
No, not him at all. Finally the Chargers have a good kicker, right?
He made one kick, dog. I mean, I'm not saying finally, you know.
Have you seen that video?
The dude sunk the field goal before they called the timeout.
But you saw that video, what he could do with a ball.
No, I never seen it.
He like pops it up like a soccer player and just booted it.
Well, I mean, I've seen soccer players, like, they can dribble a football on their feet like that.
I get it. But this is a young Korean kid who's been kicking in college, too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is the best kicker you guys have had in a while.
And he's young.
Right. And it's just...
I like Josh Lambo, though. But I don't even know if he got picked up anywhere.
Probably not.
And he was an ex-MLS player.
I mean, that's cool. But this kid, he looks good coming out of the gate. Honestly, I think he would have made that second kick if front line just held up. Guys aren't blocking.
Yeah. I think that division's gonna be good. I mean, I think everybody's fighting for second place with the Raiders.
Right, the AFC West, because the Chiefs look tough.
Chiefs,
what they did to the Patriots, even though the Patriots didn't look great, what you do to Tom Brady for a whole game and Belichick,
but I think that was good for the Patriots though, because now they don't have to go all season with that. Like
some people said
going
that.
Undefeated.
Yeah. Some people said they kind of threw it away.
Yeah, like
most of the game, Tom just looked like he didn't even care. I'm not even gonna lie. I looked at him like, why does he look?
I didn't
different?
watch the game, but you think it's because age had anything to do with it?
No, absolutely not. Either they threw the game or they were rusty coming out of the gate.
I don't think they would throw the game. They're probably rusty, if anything.
It's possible, dog.
They just
because if you look at Tom, he didn't react like he normally does. He wasn't screaming and yelling.
Did you watch that Saints
shit.
game?
I missed it. I wanted to watch it, but I missed it.
Dog, I think Adrian Peterson thought he was gonna go over there and ball. But homeboy only touched the ball like 4 times. I think he had 6 carries.
He was pissed at Sean Payton.
Yeah.
I heard that, but I missed the game. When somebody told me that the Vikings won, I was like, what?
Sam Bradford looked nice.
Did he? That's
what
I heard.
Diggs was balling out there.
I still haven't even seen any.
They got this other white boy receiver, like number 19 for the Vikings. I don't know his name, but he was balling too.
Wow.
No, they look good.
They look good. Finally, AP's out of the way. Now we're really going to win one of those situations.
They look good. They look like, mind you, like week 1 results, I don't really. It's week 1.
It's week 1.
It's week 1. It's the first time everybody's playing on the first units in a full game. But I'm pretty sure we know, that like week 1, the Raiders are going to be the Raiders. In the AFC West. I think they're gonna. I don't think they'll run away with it. I think it's gonna be a little more stiff competition.
That AFC West.
The Broncos'
got really
defense
tough
is
at the
still
same time, and offensively they look like they can still score.
The Broncos.
Right.
Yeah. I think they found their guy, Trevor Siemian. He's not bad.
It's not going to be a walk in the park for anybody in the AFC West because that's going to be tough. Other than the Chargers, those other teams are going to win.
Trevor Siemian reminds me of young Tony Romo. I mean, that's not saying a lot, but that's not also saying
that doesn't look good in the playoffs.
It might with that defense. They got a decent defense.
Yeah, but if you're throwing that ball away in the playoffs, then it's not going to work.
We'll see. But I just think I don't think the Raiders are going to run away with it.
Oh no.
I don't think they're going 14-2.
Shit, last year, you know what I mean? They didn't run away with it.
Yeah, I think they're losing one game. If not each, at least they're going to beat the Chargers twice, and I think maybe the Broncos twice. I mean, I'll take the Chiefs one game over the Raiders this year. I think
I still think we'll beat the Broncos. It's not going to be easy to beat them.
No.
Because the Chargers almost came back. So I'm like, that looks good for us.
No, they still have a good defense. The Broncos, that defensive line is pretty nice.
Defense is nasty.
I forgot that Thomas was on that team. You didn't really think about Demaryius Thomas.
Wow.
I forgot.
Right.
I couldn't like going into the game. I'm like, who are the Broncos receivers? I couldn't remember.
Right.
But
Jesus.
It's cool. NFL's back, so that's exciting. It's cool to have something to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yes.
That's dope.
This Saturday, I don't think there's a game yet, though.
They do play on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, but I think it'll be later in the season.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think right now it's just Thursday.
But we have college football.
That's true.
USC plays Texas this week.
Yeah, State. I was thinking about maybe hitting the State game.
I was thinking about hitting the State game myself, too.
Stanford.
Oh, that's right.
But that's
Saturday. That's out of the fight.
And this game's at 7:30. I was like, I'll go catch the part of the game and then go watch the fight. Nah. Not going to happen. Game's at 7:30. I'm not going.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a day game, I would hit that up.
You know what I'm saying?
Against
so
Stanford,
I was hoping it would be.
I would
right. But nah, it's not going to happen. And then I looked at the rest of the schedule, the home schedule.
If State knocks off Stanford, it wins by field goal. I mean, does that give them some credit? Do they creep into the 25? Because that would be 2 Pac-12 teams that they beat.
I think they should. At the end of last season, weren't they number 25?
They're like in the between 20 and 25.
Wow.
If I remember correctly.
So what happened? Why aren't they ranked right now?
Well, they have a couple people that graduated,
Those rankings
Rashad
are
Penny's
kind
a
of weird.
beast. Rashad Penny's a beast. Running back for San Diego State.
Right.
He's a beast. So
yeah, they talked about losing Pumphrey. They're not really tripping.
I didn't even see Pumphrey in the game.
Where did he go?
He played for the Eagles.
I forgot about that.
I didn't even see him in the game. I don't even know if he got a touch.
He's a small guy. I don't think a lot of teams want to play him because he's small.
He's with the team. I believe
He's
he made the
fast
roster.
as hell, though.
I believe he made the roster. So we'll see. Week 1's in the bag.
Right.
I didn't do any picks. Like my office, they don't have like a pool. You know, like everywhere else I worked at, we had a pool. Or I've had friends that had a pool. I just didn't participate this year. But shit, if anybody's got a pool and they got an extra spot, let me know.
Right.
We could probably do our picks on here too, just for the fuck of it.
For sure.
We're approaching. If not, we are here at the middle of September already.
Yeah.
You know what that means? October's next month. NBA is back.
I can't wait.
And trick or treating.
That's true.
Who you gonna be following
I'm
this
excited
year?
for the costumes. I'm thinking Super Mario because they just said he's not a plumber for real. They said he's not a plumber.
What is he if he's not a plumber?
He sells insurance, I think.
Oh, yeah. He's grown up.
Yeah, he's grown up now. I don't know, but Nintendo recently said he's basically been whatever they needed him to be for every game. Because he was in one of the early Donkey Kongs. They said he was a carpenter in that. And so when they gave him his own game,
so
for some reason they just made him a plumber and then they put the pipes in the game.
That's retarded. Speaking of games, did NBA 2K change Kyrie's jersey?
Jesus.
Because isn't he like on the cover with the Cavs
you know it's on the update.
Right?
That's sad. I forgot about that.
So sad.
Jesus.
Speaking of games, my brother got a game this week. They got him out working. I think they played Coronado.
Okay. Should be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
They should win.
I don't know. We'll see. But hey, I watched it.
Dude, how was it? I haven't seen it yet.
Come on.
I didn't catch one movie this weekend.
It was good, man. It was good. I'm surprised that you didn't go see that one as much. And when I texted you, like, dog, it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies they remade, this is like probably the best remake.
Wow. That's high praise.
Yeah. And I kind of understand it's not as scary as some people thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I don't think any movie's scary, dog, unless it's got something to do with like paranormal shit. Right?
Right.
Because I believe in that shit. So that shit scared me.
The other shit, you're like, it's not real.
Color clowns. I mean, unless you're drunk in a clown costume and you're going to go kill some fucking people. But this movie was dope, and it was just as scary as expected to be. Because when I was a kid, the first time I seen it, I was like 6 or 7.
Right.
Like the old school one. Right? And I was like low-key scared. I was like, oh, this movie's kind of scary, bro. Like I wasn't like that scared because I was all tough and shit when I was little.
Yeah, of course.
But I wasn't that scared.
Right.
But I thought it would be a great idea to take my nephew to go watch this movie. Man, he probably saw like 15 minutes of it.
Right.
And he was just like with his face in my shoulder the entire time.
Yeah. How old is he?
7?
Jesus.
6 or 7? 6 or 7.
You gotta remember at his age, through those eyes, seeing a movie like that, shit
Bro,
can really happen.
that
shit can really happen.
He was just like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, you better shut up, man. I was like, trying to watch this movie.
Go in the back of the theater.
10 minutes later, he's like, I need to go really bad. So I was like, all right, cool, let's go. And we ran down the stairs real quick. I was like, I'm gonna wait for you right here. Go. He's like, no, you're not gonna come with me. I was just like, yeah, well, hurry up, come on, man. So we went. We're walking back up the stairs, and we just happened to walk back into like a scary scene, right? And just turned dark, and then just like everybody screamed, right? And my seat was still like maybe like 4 rows up, right? And he just like ran into like this random person's lap.
Jesus.
And, right? He's like, I can't see. Poor kid. We get back to our seat, he's all crying, and she's like, I couldn't see.
It's so bad.
But nah, it was good, man. I mean, the guy who plays Pennywise, man, he was cool.
Right.
It was real cool. I'm debating on whether to go watch it again in theaters.
Okay.
That's how cool it was. I liked it. And then the kids, the dialogue with the kids, you know, the way they were roasting each other, it was awesome, man. It's low-key, like, maybe an R-rated version of Stranger Things.
I was about to say, I haven't seen Stranger Things, but I feel like having that come out, it kind of gives you a better blueprint to make a movie like that.
Anybody else that has seen Stranger Things, like the way that those kids are with each other,
right?
It's kind of like how these kids are, just with like a lot more cursing.
That's what I'm saying. Having that blueprint for making movies now and other stuff, it's a little bit easier.
It was cool because it was like modern. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not that old school shit. Like, hey, Billy, go get your wagon. Let's go fucking play in this empty house. And he walks in. There's a little girl in there.
No, in this movie, they're like, what the fuck? We're not going to that motherfucker. You know?
These
So
kids
it
have
was-
some common sense.
Yeah, it was more realistic. It wasn't as corny. Like the old one.
Ray
was
B.
like,
Morgan used to
yeah.
live there.
It was super
He used
corny.
to have ice cream in the back. Let's go see if there's still some in there.
No, those fucking kids are smart in this movie. They're like, they're not going in there.
Right,
but like
right.
one of their friends like forces them in there.
Right.
And they're like, no, fuck you. You
There's
go.
always one kid,
Yeah,
right?
there's always one kid that goes. You know, at the end they're like, no, fuck it, that's my friend. I gotta go. You know, so but it was cool.
For la raza.
Can't wait for the second chapter for the raza.
Dude, there used to be a scary house on like L Street, almost like a little bit past Broadway. It was a brown house. I remember when I was a kid, I thought that shit was haunted. Everybody thought that shit was haunted. It always looked empty. I thought no one ever lived there. And then I drove past there a few weeks ago. They remodeled that house. I don't even know how long ago.
I never knew that. I knew of a haunted house like over by Barry Elementary.
For real?
Yeah, like
gotta
that
go
road,
to
like
it.
that back road. There's a house back there. I mean, I've heard mad stories.
Right.
Even like some of my aunts, they told me stories about some scary ass house back there.
We
But
should hit a haunted house and
I was
just
just
put some
gonna say
disrespectful
that.
shit in it.
That's one of my topics right now. I was
Okay.
just gonna say that.
Okay.
Oh, are you into haunted houses?
I'm not into anything haunted, but I'm about to be.
Every year we do the Not Scary Farm.
Oh, I've never been.
Never been.
Nah, I've been invited a couple times, but I'm just like, I'm
I
not
don't
really.
see
in
your
the
big
Halloween
ass getting
type-
scared of anything.
I
but
get
it's
scared of like
children, relationships, taxes.
Yeah. See, you know.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's cool, man.
The government telling me I owe them for EBT stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sort of
now.
thing.
Come on now. You know, I cashed it out. Whatever. Anyways, it's cool. You do the whole ride shit at night. A bunch of. I mean, the funniest part to me is like everybody else getting scared.
Right.
Like, you know, you start laughing at them and shit. You're like, fucking idiot. But the whole riding the rides at night, that part's cool.
Right.
But I'm like, dog, we might need to do a haunted trip.
We probably
For the
should.
podcast.
Like, I've never done it, but I know I need to just to like be more well versed as a person. Because I've had, I think, paranormal experiences. I see people in inanimate objects all the time.
The Universal one's a lot scary. Like the haunted houses are like way better.
Right.
Like when you go to Not Scary Farm, you pay for like, yeah, it's cool, it's at night, and then there's haunted houses. But at the same time, you're like, we get to ride the rides at night. When you pay for the Universal, you pay for the mazes, bro.
Am I gonna fit on these rides though?
You ever been to Not Scary Farm?
It's been a while. If I went when I was super young. I can't even remember going, but I know I've been. I just don't remember how long ago.
You might probably be sitting by yourself, like in one of like the baskets.
I got you.
I mean, cause I'm 5'10" and I squeeze barely into that
I feel
motherfucker.
you.
But nah, it's dope. I mean, we should definitely do that trip. In early September, it's cheaper. I always go in September because it's like $15 cheaper, and I always end up buying like 3 tickets, you know. And then it's whoever's going with me, and then either like my brother and sister or somebody.
I got you.
I always end up buying more than one ticket. That's one of the bigger reasons why I haven't gone to Universal in a while. I'm like, dog, it's like almost $3 for some fucking tickets.
Right. That's just to get in.
Yeah, but if you've never done it before, it's dope. I mean, you
Right.
should definitely go. We're thinking about going either this week or next week.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Jesus.
If anything,
Okay.
we'll go. We'll make a trip out of it. We'll make some sandwiches, you
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Get that bologna and cheese.
Maybe take a couple shots in the parking lot before we go in, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not as much of an alcoholic as you, but I'll live that
That's
night.
true. That's true.
I'll live that night.
I'm recovering though, man. Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot after this.
Is you before work?
Yeah.
Talk. I used
Every day.
to work. I used to work as a driver. And on my lunch
I
break,
work as a driver right now.
on my lunch break, I would go
Jesus.
have a beer at the bar right across the
Of
street from work.
course. Of course.
I would be like, nah, fuck this, dude. It's been a fucking busy day.
Huh.
I'll have something light. Let me get a Pacifico and a shot of Jameson.
This nigga.
I would just chill, and then I would get a glass of water before I go back to work. And then boom, I would pop like a rock star or something, and then drink that shit. I'm like, all right,
Because
cool.
nothing helps.
Let's
with
go.
Drinking
Four more hours to go.
like a glass of water and then a rock star.
But that's in your early 20s when you could drink a lot more without
Oh,
it like
no.
hurting you as much.
I'm still there.
I'm not.
Damn.
I'm not, man. I drink, and then I used to be able to like drink all night till 4 a.m. and then I'd be at work at 6:30 the next day.
You're good.
Now if I drink at 9 p.m.,
You're like,
I'm
this
like
shit.
debating on whether to call out or not the next day.
Yeah.
But that's another rule of 28. I feel a lot older than I am.
That's some real shit.
I feel a lot older than I am.
Instantly, that day. You just like, oh my God. I just want to read a book and sit down somewhere. Glass of scotch, maybe.
I was actually reading a book at work last night. It was so slow. It was so slow. I brought my book. I brought, it was actually Black Privilege, Charlemagne's book.
Okay.
I read how he got his name. It was pretty dope. It was pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was in jail when I was a teenager in high school. Yeah,
jail?
he got locked up twice or something like that. It was
Wow.
cool. Don't sue me for telling your story, brother.
Right.
But yeah, long story short, like he was reading a book while he was locked up, and I guess Charlemagne meant like Charles the Great. And he was calling himself Charles for a while.
Yeah.
That was like his hood name, something like that. Anyway, so he spelled it differently and added the God to the end. So, which I was like, dude, that's super creative. That's pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
It's a good book. If you haven't read it yet, go buy it. Not, I'll let you borrow it. It's a good book.
Gotcha. I gotta finish the one I'm on now.
What are you reading right now?
Atlas Shrugged. Still. Like the whole year. I started it this year. I'm still on it.
I never heard of it.
Great book.
Yeah?
Man, it's a really good story.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Real life situations is a big thing about it. The last book I read by the same author, I think it's Ayn Rand, The Fountainhead. Mark Cuban recommended it.
Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban.
I haven't talked to him lately, but if he's recommending books, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and check that
He
book out.
recommended The Fountainhead in an interview I saw. So I read that, and it was like a real life story.
Not to cut you off, but you know what? It just came to my head right now. I got to check out First Take today. LeVar Ball was on the show.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was he LeVar Ball or was he mellow?
He was calmed down a little bit.
Calm down a little bit.
I think he's calmed down quite a bit. His kids, you know what I mean?
If LeVar Ball comes out with his own shoe, you buying it?
Fuck no.
Why not?
I mean, Jay-Z said he bought 3 pair of the Zoes.
But you would buy some bum ass Iversons. Come on, dog.
Bum ass Iversons? Were Iversons bum though?
Well,
You can't tell me the answers weren't tight.
Most of his career.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, you can't tell me Reeboks were whack back in the day.
I'm fucking around. The Iversons were the shit.
Thank you.
They were dope.
If Zoes were like that, I don't know if I paid the price for them, but I'd definitely be on Wish.com trying to order some for like $5. You know what I'm saying? I see some kid with Yeezys one time.
No way.
I saw him. He had the black Yeezys on, the Yeezy Boost. After they first came out, they only had the one color.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I run into some dude.
I thought you meant like the old ones, like the Louis V's. Like, the older Yeezys.
No. The ones, the Yeezy Boost, when they first came out, looked like the Pocahontas boots and shit.
Oh, yeah, they look like Uggs.
Right, and they only had the one color. I seen some kid, I was with Eddie in the Starbucks, we see this kid. I'm like, oh, are those the Yeezys? He was like, yeah. He's playing it off like that for us. I was like, oh, I thought they only came in the one color. So I told him I didn't know the other colors came yet. He was like, yeah, they're out. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I realized, like, nah, this motherfucking lying-ass kid, he just bought them off some Asian folks for, like,
You were going to cop a pair?
cheap. Fuck no. I don't think they're bad looking. I just don't want them.
I don't think I'll ever pay more than $100 for shoes.
Nigga. A little bit over 100 maybe.
Maybe like 110.
You know what I mean? But like once you start getting around like 150 and you're talking about like 200 for fucking shoes.
Yeah.
And them shits, they're breaking apart like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I'm just not into shoes like that. You know what I mean? I've never been that person that's got to be like, buy 10 pairs of shoes a year.
Nah.
You know, I'm cool. Give me a black pair of shoes for the first half of the year, and then I'm going to wear an offset color like the second half of the year.
I like that.
You know,
I probably have the most pairs of shoes I've ever had in my life right now.
Really?
I got definitely more than 10 pairs of shoes right now.
I probably have like 6.
And I'm looking at them like, which pair am I going to throw away?
I'm more into gym shoes. Like, what shoes I'm going to wear to the gym.
Nigga, so you should love Reebok right now.
Right?
The cross trainers and shit.
I mean, I'm going to cop me a pair. I mean, I've seen a few good-looking pairs at the gym.
Right.
And I'm over here doing curls. I'm staring at the dude right next to me while he's on the bench. I'm just like licking my lips, looking at his shoes. I'm like, damn, what is those? Is those box? I look up and he's looking at me. He's like, what you looking at me? I'm like, those box? He's like, yeah. So I'm going to go get me some box.
Yeah. After they got past that zigzag phase, they got better. The
They're
zig-tags and shit.
They're not that bad. I mean, I'm a huge Under Armour fan. I wear a lot of Under Armour shit, but like, I don't like the shoes they have.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because I thought you were going to say some other shit.
I mean, I'll rock some Stephs. I'll take some Stephs over Jordans all day, every day.
Yikes. I'd rather have some Dadas.
Oh, man.
With my name on them.
I'd rather have the pumps. I'd rather have some New Balances.
Dude.
With my signature on them.
I fuck with some Peak shoes. Peak got some nice shit. Some of their shit gets expensive, too.
I like Steph's though. I mean, I don't like all of Under Armour's basketball shoes, but I like Steph's. I mean, I don't play basketball. The only basketball shoes I do wear are Kobe's.
Yeah.
Because
The very first Kobe's, it looked like space boots.
Oh no, those are probably the best basketball shoes of all time. If you really think about it. If you go back, especially the white ones, I wish I had the white ones. I asked my pops for the white ones. Those white.
You can wear those to a wedding. You put on some white slacks and then you put on them white Kobe's. You can go to a wedding in those.
Those were the best basketball shoes ever created.
Nah.
Yeah, if you go look on the internet, there's like 2 Laker fans that'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Kobe and Bryant.
I wish I still had those shoes today. I swear to God.
I wish you did too, though, because that's kind of a thing that no one else has. That's definitely a collector's item.
I knew
no matter the condition.
Well, there's only one person in middle school that had them too. I forget his name, but he had them too. But he had the white ones. And I was jealous. Like, man, my fucking dad got me these. I wanted the white ones.
I've only ever seen like one person randomly with those shoes on. It was like some old essay walking down the street and shit. I know he just got them for the cheap somewhere. You know what I mean?
I need a pair of those. But the new Kobe's, I rock the new Kobe's because they go more with with what I wear.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I like the LeBrons, I like the KDs. They're just too bulky. You
LeBron's got some good shit with his shoes,
but
but I
they're
wouldn't
just-
play in them. I've played in them
wide.
before. They're very bulky, but
I
I've played in
don't
them
play.
before. They feel light sometimes, but my ankles are.
I don't play anymore, so I mean I don't really have.
It's basically a fashion statement.
It'd be a fashion statement for me, and they just don't look good on me. They're big and bulky, and they just don't look good on me.
They are bulky.
Yeah. So.
Dude, the Magic School Bus is coming back
For real?
to Netflix.
Like the cartoon version, or are they gonna try to make it like a real life version?
Kate McKinnon from SNL is gonna play Miss Frizzles.
For
She's
real?
doing Miss Frizzle's voice. Yeah.
That's dope.
They're bringing the show back though to Netflix. I'm like, hell yeah.
That's
excited.
cool. I mean, I don't know if I'll watch it, but that's pretty dope.
I will.
I don't know
Back
if
in
I'll
the day, Magic School Bus was tight. You know, if your teacher put that shit in, it was a good day.
Yeah.
It was a good day.
Oh, speaking of
We're going
Netflix,
on an adventure.
Will Smith, his new movie Bright, that comes out in December.
Fucking December.
That's what I said. I saw that preview in January, dog.
Dang,
They treating this shit like a Star Wars movie, bro. I'm like, come on, this shit needs a drop
They tell
already.
you about it, and then you just gotta wait.
By
for
the
it.
way, Steve-O said, "Fuck you for not being a Jurassic Park fan." He just like, how is he not a Jurassic Park fan?
Dude, fuck Steve-O for being a Jurassic
What
Park
the
fan.
fuck? Come on, dog.
Dude, I don't like Jurassic Park. The story it's okay. I don't know. The movies just never grabbed me. I'm not gonna badmouth.
It's just realistic. It could happen.
Dude, I understand, and I believe that. I
You don't
really
like
do.
Star Wars. You don't like Jurassic Park. You didn't like the Creed movie.
I'm not
You
gonna
don't-
badmouth. Wait.
You don't
I
like
liked Creed.
You don't like no good movies.
I didn't say it was
bro.
great. I don't watch the Rocky movies. Creed was good though. A little bit too much
Did you
new
watch
music
Con
for
Air?
my taste. I've never seen Con Air.
You never seen Con Air?
know.
God damn.
And I
What's
call
your-
myself a Nicolas Cage.
What's your
fan.
favorite Nicolas Cage movie?
My favorite Nicolas Cage anything has to be Andy Samberg playing Nicolas Cage on the Get in the Cage segment.
No,
on
dog.
SNL.
What is your
Get in the
favorite?
cage. That's all I
What is your
I love it. dog.
I love Andy Samberg, by the way. But your
Love
Nicolas Cage. I would
Nicolas
probably-
Cage probably was it Knowing, the one with Jessica Biel where he sees stuff before it happens,
Was that Nicolas? I
And
thought
then
that was Keanu Reeves.
and then the whole movie plays out, and then you realize he hasn't even left the bed yet.
No, I've never seen that.
Savage.
I've
It
never
was
seen
amazing, but he he could see things before they happen. I think it usually only came to him in minutes, and then like 5 minutes into the future, and then somehow he was able to see like a whole day or two ahead of something, and he was able to circumvent that.
Have you seen Face Off?
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God. Face Off was ridiculous.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
He's in that movie, right?
Yeah.
He's in that movie.
Right. I saw that. It
National
was good.
Treasure.
National Treasure. I love.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. The first one was better, but both
Shot
of them.
Spitter be hating on the movies, but I'm like, he saw the Book of Secrets with me, trying to front like he didn't like National Treasure. I think he didn't like it when in. One day at the movie theater, we saw like 4 movies.
For
We just
real?
kept hopping from movie to movie. Saw like Strange Wilderness, Book of Secrets. I can't remember what else we saw. Because we saw Cloverfield too, but I don't think it was a
Was that
single
good?
movie. Cloverfield, the first one.
The first one. Oh, no. The first one I've seen Cloverfield.
Awful. Now, Star Wars I don't like, but I can admit it's a good story. Cloverfield I don't like. Worst movie I've ever seen. Worst
Really?
movie I've ever seen.
Really?
Dude, I'm not Samari Roll. I'm not trying to be shaking on the floor and shit. Like, dude, give me a good movie.
I went to go watch that movie, but I was busy in the back seat, if you know what I mean.
You making your own Cloverfield with that shaky cam.
Anyway, I thought it was, maybe Quarantine. I didn't like Quarantine. But, like, worst movie ever? Man.
What movie have you seen that was worse than Cloverfield? The monsters were, like, bullshit monsters. And I don't like bashing movies. I like seeing good movies or talking shit about good movies that I don't like. But I genuinely I was very displeased with Cloverfield.
Probably most of the Mission Impossible movies.
Jesus. They were all astronomically better than Cloverfield. Yeah.
Probably not.
Compared to that, they're Titanic. I haven't even seen Titanic.
Titanic is amazing.
Yeah. Compared to Cloverfield.
Oh, Titanic is like one of the top
A Night
5 movies
in
ever.
Paris was fucking
I still haven't seen that.
Romeo and Juliet compared to Cloverfield.
The Leonardo one?
No, the one with Paris Hilton.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Her sex tape. I never even saw that shit, but I'm assuming it was better than Cloverfield.
I saw that shit like in middle school. I don't know what grade. We were in school. We were in class. We watched that shit.
That's gangster.
Yeah, it was gangster.
That was back when they were showing beheadings in classrooms and things like that.
They got away. You got away with a lot more in school back then.
Yeah, because it was still kind of new. And it took kids telling on the teacher to find out that we shouldn't do this.
I'm still trying to think of a bad movie. I mean, I know I've seen a bad movie recently. But something worse than Cloverfield? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's hard to think of one.
I mean,
you got to dig into like the Star Wars archives to find one.
Other than Mission Impossible movies or anything with Tom Cruise. Oh, I heard The Mummy was horrible.
You don't like... I saw part of it yesterday. It was good.
Really?
What I saw. I like Tom Cruise movies.
I've heard nothing but bad reviews. I like Tom Cruise, and Mrs. Doubtfire, he was dope. But like every other movie, I really don't like him.
If they remake Mrs. Doubtfire, I hope he plays. Because him is Les Goodman in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, no, that's probably his best role.
Yeah. Wait. I know a role better than that.
Diet Coke!
Dude, I love him there. I feel like that, and then Stacey Jackson, Rock of Ages, was his number 1 role.
I watched that in Rock of Ages. That wasn't Mark Wahlberg? Or was that the Rock Star or something like that?
The Rock Star was Mark Wahlberg.
Right. There you go. That was Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston.
Right.
I believe. That was cool.
Right.
But not my favorite Mark Wahlberg.
Rock of Ages was incredible. You gotta like movies with music incorporated in them, though. If you don't like musicals, you're gonna hate it.
I love Grease.
Rock
Sweeney
of Ages
Todd.
is better than Grease. Sweeney Todd's the best one ever made. If there's
Best
music
musical?
in a movie, yeah. The best musical movie, Sweeney Todd. There isn't one that was better. And I love Rock of Ages. Like, I fucking love Rock of Ages.
You don't think Grease is better?
No.
Grease is a classic, man.
Just because Coca-Cola is a classic, that don't make it the best cola?
Nah, I'm a Pepsi guy.
There you go. But Coke is a classic.
It is a classic, but...
That don't make it the best just because it's a classic. Everybody's afraid to say things sometimes because it sounds like disrespect.
I'm not afraid to say shit.
I'm just saying, if it goes against the norm, other people a lot of times don't want to...
I'm just saying, this right here, baby, was a classic.
Grease is a fucking classic. You know, there's some people, though, that like Grease 2 more than Grease.
There are people out there.
That's disrespect.
I like Grease too, but not more than the
there
first
you go.
Grease. I don't know.
It's amazing.
I just be funking out to that sometimes. I'll be driving.
Amazing. It's great shit. Hearing Wardrobe sing fucking Go Grease Lightning, I love it. That makes my heart sing. You know what I'm saying? But...
Stranded after driving. Branded. Oh, fool. How do you... Nah, this is the number 1 ever, bro.
Sweeney Todd's not better than this.
Joanna. Nah, I mean, I love Sweeney Todd, bro.
Sacha Baron Cohen was...
He was dope. He was dope in it.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, that movie as a movie was solid alone, aside from the music. And then the music was like tops.
I don't know, man. If we did a poll...
Fucking Grease better than... Of course people are going to say Grease. They don't understand Sweeney Todd like we understand Sweeney Todd.
They don't.
They never did a bid, come back, and they got avenge your girl.
That's true. That's
and then
true.
you think she dead the whole time? She ain't even really dead. You've been lied to, but this shit, dude, nigga. That's the hoodest story. That's the hoodest musical I've ever seen.
I love the movie. I have the movie.
I have it too.
I just think I have the soundtrack.
Danny Zuko, nigga, for real.
Danny fucking Zuko, bro. Yo, Zuko.
Man,
I love that movie.
I'm disappointed right now.
I don't know, man.
Grease over Sweeney Todd.
It's a classic.
I'm gonna have to take you to get your next cut, dog.
Oh shit. Speaking of cut, this shit's gonna take a cut into my paycheck. You see the new iPhones?
Nick, tell me you're not gonna get that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Why not?
I mean, I guess if you have that thing where they upgrade you, it doesn't
No, I
matter.
don't. Like my shit. Like I've had the same phone for almost 2 years. I had the 6. This is the first 6,
Okay,
and I've had it since it came out.
nice.
I'm
Never
like,
had
I'm
to
just
replace it?
I'm gonna wait. No, I said I'm gonna let the
Dude,
7
high
come
five for
by.
that one.
I'll go through when the 8 comes through.
Okay.
But then I see for $200 more, you can get the 10. And
Is it worth it?
in my opinion, yeah.
What does it do?
Well, this is the thing. A lot of people are just like, dude, $1,000, that's a lot of money. Well, you're paying $700 for the other one,
It just is a lot of money
$800 for
a
the
phone.
plus. No, well, hear me out. You know, most phones, if you think 2 years from now, when everybody else catches up to the 10, you think phones aren't going to be at least 1,000 by then?
Yeah.
These
It's all
motherfuck-
been going uphill.
Yeah, these
Remember,
motherfuckers-
$100 used to be a lot for a phone.
Dog. Now
And then-
$100 like a night out at dinner
That's
and
the
drinks.
cheapest phone. That's the cheapest phone you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That shit ain't doing half of this shit. Is it?
Yeah.
$500 phones are.
So I mean, I honestly think 1,000 is a bargain. And now, if you think about it from now, like, cause
Yeah, I mean the first one through the gate is always the best deal you're gonna get.
and if I get that phone, I'm gonna hold on to that one for like another 2-3 years.
Smart.
I won't need a
And then
phone.
you'll be paying $3 for the next one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're all gonna be paying over $1,000 for a phone here.
Not me, nigga. I'm about to be going back to the flip phone. Fuck that shit.
Back
This
to
is
the,
just a phone.
back to the razor.
Dog, just to
to
the.
the
It's
razor.
not that serious to me. I just
Dog.
need a text.
These people are posting.
I don't need to be sending documents and shit. I just need a text. I got a laptop for that.
Have you seen those memes where like Android users with their cameras be like, no, oh, our cameras are better. Dog. Those memes are so fucking funny, dog.
That's cold.
Oh man.
I love a good camera in the phone though.
No,
Like
yeah,
a
who
solid
doesn't?
camera, I'm like, fuck. But
Who
I'm
doesn't?
like, that will be the main draw for me is how well the phone takes pictures.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
more than anything, this shit don't even work. And I'm just like, does it take good pictures?
yeah. I mean, I've used the Note 8 and in the camera it didn't look. I mean, I haven't seen the one on the 10 on the iPhone 8, but I wasn't like, holy shit, I gotta have this phone.
Right.
Because I'll admit, I was going back and forth. I'm like, dog, I don't know. These prices are kind of getting up there. Every time a new iPhone rolls out,
Yeah,
my iPhone that I have starts bugging. I'm like, bro, like the shit starts freezing. Shit's like it's not charging.
Because they're
My
saying that
Bluetooth is cutting off in and out.
That update gets you.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
all right, now short out now.
and I remember I think I tweeted about it. I said, dog, I might have to take a look at the Note 8 because Apple's just been bugging.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought the phones were gonna be like $1,400, but when I saw that it was 1,000, I'm like, oh, that's not that bad.
Okay.
I spent $1,000 on bullshit,
That's true.
all the time.
Right.
I ain't no baller, but I mean, over the last year, I know I've spent $1,000 on bullshit. I paid fucking $25 for a pair of underwear, and I know I'm gonna spend $1,000 on a fucking phone. Right.
Nigga, I won't even pay $25 for the pack. I'll be looking at it like,
I used to be that same way. I'm like, no, I'm getting that 3-pack right there for $8.99.
for a good pair though, I'm starting to see like for a good pair, you just gotta pay for it.
You're gonna have to pay.
Underwear, but the bad thing is like you get a really good pair, you want to wear that
and you
pair
pay
every
extra,
day.
they make your dick look bigger.
That's true.
That's true. That's
That's
the
true.
I mean,
And it don't even matter on the angle. It just
yeah.
more volume.
I be impressed with my shit.
the
I'm like,
crotchular
damn,
region.
you single?
You come here often?
You come to this closet often? No, man.
Like magic.
I used to be like that. I used to buy, cheaper underwear. I mean, I guess now, like when I'm just chilling around the pad, I might throw on a pair of the Fruit Loops, or the, what are they, Hanes?
Yeah.
But now, I mean, most of my shit, it's got a name on it, dog.
Got you. And it's another nigga's name in it.
If I'm going out, I'm throwing, hand me the expensive drawers, baby. We're going out. We're going out tonight.
Right.
But when I'm sitting at home and I don't have a fresh pair of panties laying around, I'll throw on some old ones, some comfortable bad boys.
Most of the time, I'm not even wearing them, so I don't even give a fuck.
Damn, you just let it drag?
Nigga, I don't walk out of the house
Just
like
let
that.
it drag?
I'm just saying. If I'm able to chill and there ain't nobody else on the beach,
You
I
got
ain't got
that
no
trumpet
drawers
out there. Just
on. Be out there laid up in the sand and shit.
Yikes.
Feeling the air.
I hope there's no children around.
Of course not. I don't go to those kind of beaches.
I hope there's no children
Player.
around for that. I don't know, man. But it is what it is. I buy expensive underwear, so I'm going to buy an expensive phone.
It fits. That makes sense. With that logic, I hear you.
Speaking of expensive shit, I got a couple of gifts for my birthday.
Ooh.
I made old girl take that shit back. Get her money back. To get what I really wanted. I needed a new pool cue.
Jesus.
So, got me one.
What were you exchanging for this pool cue?
I'd rather not say on air.
Okay.
I'd rather not say on air.
Okay.
But it was justified though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The gift now fits me perfect. I love it. I went to the pool tournament the other day, like I said, in Imperial Beach. I don't normally play this one, and normally when I go to a new spot, I'm kind of like, I don't expect to place too high because it's my first time there. You know, you got to you don't know who you're playing against. You know what I mean?
There's always that old sleeper hanging out in back by the jukebox.
Yeah, and I actually did pretty well.
Okay.
Did pretty well. I think there was like 20 people participating,
Damn,
and I was like,
that's a good turnout.
The last 8, I think. Yeah. And I only lost because I shanked it. I fucking choked. I choked on one of the shots. It was the easiest shot of the night, and I choked on it.
You Lonzo'd.
Nah, LeBron. LeBron big time.
No.
Big time. But it was only once. You know, LeBron choked many times. But yeah, man, it happened, and I just like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm coming back next week. I said for sure. So,
okay.
And I didn't get a chance to avenge my loss against that old man that I played with last week. Turns out, like I told you, like the day of my birthday, we're gonna go play in the pool tournament. We went to gyms, but they had some dude rapping. Like it was a show, so there was no pool tournament, and you had to pay to get in. But it was my birthday, so
you paid to get in, then you get inside and realize it's just some
Darren hooked it up.
Donald Jacobs rapping.
I don't know who the guy was. I don't remember the name. I mean, I don't even remember.
Was he cool?
I don't remember a bar. He's cool because he's doing his own thing and he's up there.
How was his music?
I wouldn't buy it.
Would you listen to it again?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, I had for a while there. I forgot somebody was performing. I was like waiting for like jukebox to go back on, or the DJ to play, the DJ to spin. But it was cool. I mean, I like that they actually let artists go there and perform.
Yeah,
like,
that's dope. That's dope.
Like the dude, it wasn't like regular security was working there. Like they were the ones patting you down. But the dude that was like getting the tickets, like selling this shit, like at the door, like he was like pressing up on you like this was like fucking Chris Brown or somebody performing, bro. He was like, no, come on, dog. He's like, where's your $20 at? I'm just like, dog.
Wait, $20?
It was some shit like that.
For an established rapper who people might not
know.
No,
like nobody knew this guy. But there was like a few people there.
For Diamond Gems, bro, that's kind of a bit much.
I've seen other artists there performing. And
right.
Like they get a crowd there, but this guy had like 4 fans. If that, they're probably like his relatives.
Yeah.
So
his baby moms, his
it was
auntie,
cool.
His mama.
It was cool. I think it was cool that he's doing his own thing. He was out there performing. Right. I think it's cool at gyms that they let people do that, which is dope. Because I would like for them to like let us do a show there one time, which would be pretty dope. But I just wasn't into. I just
satellite. But I hear you.
I just wasn't into the act. I wasn't into the guy. Yeah. So that was that. My birthday came and gone. I'm 28 now.
All right. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
You get to vote now.
Yeah.
On stuff that you couldn't vote for when you're 27 and under.
I'll probably vote for things that don't matter.
Yeah.
Versus the things that do matter. Because when I did vote the one time, the wrong president got elected. So
there is a heavy push to vote for things that matter and not enough for the things that don't matter. So it's very responsible.
I have a lot of friends that don't vote.
I'm one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to get into all that.
We can if you'd like to.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I do. So here's my take. No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck.
You really don't vote?
I really don't. I have not voted yet. I might next election, but I would have voted for Hillary this time anyway. So California all went her way. So
yeah.
It wasn't
really
there's just some things that happened locally that I probably should have voted on. Next
I think locally is like the more important shit.
Yeah. I think next time we're gonna because marijuana's about to be legal for the growth in like factory output, I guess, or some shit like that of marijuana effective in January.
Speaking of greatness, the Lakers are retiring Kobe's number 8 and number 24.
Yeah, I was wondering which one, and when I heard it was both, I was like, he doesn't deserve that.
I kind of figured they would retire both of them. I mean, you're the best player for 18 of your 20 years in the league. They're gonna retire.
That's debatable.
I guess you can't say that. That's fair because Steph Curry's been balling in the last 4 or 5 years. But,
I mean, I'd honestly say that Kobe Bryant is heavily overrated. I'd say he's not even top 10 all time.
He's top 5 all time. You have no argument against it. That's just facts.
It's all his teams. It wasn't him.
It's all his teams. What do you mean he carried his
I
teams
think
in
he
every
was
finals?
maybe 30% of his team's success. The look I'm getting from you right now.
You're tripping because I know you're a basketball fan. And I know nobody carried their team more than Kobe Bryant did.
Jesus. No, LeBron has carried his teams more than Kobe. But Kobe's a beast. Kobe,
That's debatable.
Honestly, the other
Not
people...
Not in Miami.
Okay, because, yeah,
got-
someone else got them to the finals. You're right.
Don't forget, Chris Bosh won those titles for him. Ray Allen hit that shot. Chris Bosh got that rebound.
So the teams that he played on when he got to the finals that they
Dwayne
won
Wade was balling.
did what they were supposed to do as a team.
You got 9 All-Stars on your team.
Oh, my God. Without LeBron James, how successful are those teams?
I think the Heat still get to the finals.
Okay, man. Whatever. This is pointless.
That's a fact.
Regardless, Kobe Bryant's a
But
beast.
you can't say that now about the Cavs. Now that Kyrie's gone,
Oh
without
my God.
LeBron, the Cavs maybe get to the second round. But if LeBron leaves today, I don't even think the Cavs win 20 games. I don't.
Dude.
But he's coming to LA next year anyways. I mean, he's going to live in Kobe's shadow. And I think that's probably the biggest reason he doesn't want to go there. But I think another big reason, I think just leaving period, is he could win, what would this be, his third title, his fourth title? His fourth, right? He would win his fourth.
I don't even remember.
But he would win with 3 teams. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
I think
it doesn't matter.
Robert Ory did that, right?
Robert Ory's the man.
He won with the Rockets, the Spurs, and Lakers. He wasn't the guy on the team.
But, does LeBron's legacy become less great because he's had so many attempts and he's failed? Because there's a lot of people that have won but haven't had as many attempts. But he's been to so many finals.
Yeah.
Does that not say something for him?
No, I think that's pretty big in it. You know what I mean? But I just don't think winning is always gonna place you higher in that. But I think it's an accomplishment. Yeah, mind you, it is the East, and he's got a lot of help.
Can you imagine though? Okay, so if Kobe went to 10 finals, still had 5 rings.
If Kobe, say for example, if
Kobe's got 5, right?
He's got 5 and he's went to 7.
So let's say he went to 10. Does that make his legacy need
And he only won 5 and he lost the other 5?
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's still Kobe, you know what I mean? He's still the man. I feel like he's that's success in itself.
I don't just base Kobe's greatness on just his 5 titles.
Obviously.
He was just
so LeBron's greatness
it's more
obviously
so
eclipses Kobe's.
Or so with Kobe is just, he was probably maybe his competitiveness. If you're the opposite team, you were trying to get the ball out of Kobe's hand. If you're the opposite team, you want LeBron taking the last shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? It's just stuff little things like that. Like the rings are cool.
Honestly,
I think
thing
Magic's been to the finals 9 times?
That nigga won a lot.
And he didn't play as long as Kobe and LeBron did. Right. I think he's only got 4 chips or 5 chips. I think Magic.
I don't even know. That motherfucker's a winner, though. I know that much.
I think he won his title his first year in the league.
Yeah.
No.
Larry Bird got Rookie of the Year, and then Magic was like, "Okay, I see you.
All right, bitch. What's up
Larry
now?
Bird's the man, though.
Come share this drink with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me pour you a drink at my house, and I'm just gonna drink it.
Let me pour you a drink, dog. Oops, I sneezed on you, dog.
But I think one thing about Kobe, a lot of people overlook, is his defense was still tight.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk shit.
His defense faded away towards the end there compared to his offense. But Kobe, I think he was
everyone talked about him.
He was all first team defense 12 years in a row.
You know what I mean? So you can't really just look at it like he only scored.
Yeah.
That's one thing a lot of these younger players lack that are called the best in the league. I feel like Kevin Durant deserves it because his defense, he proved his defense is good.
He played defense in the finals.
You know what I mean? But guys like Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, their defense isn't where their offense is or even close to that. It's exact opposites almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Klay Thompson's a beast offensively and defensively. He's a good defender. So
Klay's he's a great defender.
You know what I mean? That's more complete than Steph. Even though Steph is hitting from deep and doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Other things offensively. It's just it's not a complete game anymore.
And then Steph's just more consistent.
I guess.
In the playoffs, there's a long period of stretch where Klay just goes missing.
Yeah.
I
think Kevin Durant was on your team,
a lot of that had to do with
stifling your scoring, then, what are you going to do? Now, imagine we go to school with Kevin Durant. Bell's about to ring. sunshine, the birds flying overhead.
Oh, I think I've been there before. Go ahead.
ROTC kids walking back and forth. We're on the courts. They're handballing behind us. You know what I'm saying? Those courts is active. The handball courts is active.
It's an active day of school.
We're hearing splashing coming from the pool area. We don't know exactly what it is. We know it's lunchtime for us.
Yeah.
He steps out there instead of you, and Eddie's defending him.
Oh, he's going to get 50 on Eddie.
I don't know. I don't know that he was. Eddie might have stopped him. But I know somebody Eddie didn't stop.
And what's his name? It's the young god.
Dude.
This man right here. I mean, man, I really wish camera phones were out.
First World Star moment.
Yeah, for real. For real. I used to hit that shot too. That Kareem rush.
Oh, it was nasty.
It was nasty.
Shit got real back then, but if KD was there, you would have got stifled.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, having somebody like that who's an amazing player.
Although I think, like, 18 to 21-year-old me, like, I say this all the time, and I really believe this deep down. If I was maybe 2-3 more inches taller, I would be in the NBA. Not maybe a starter, but I would be in the NBA, for sure.
JJ Barea made it. There's no reason why you couldn't have.
No, I mean, I mean, if Monte Ellis can make it to the league, I know I can make it to the
league. Dude, how many times did you score 70 points in high school?
I didn't even play high school basketball.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I was trying to get to the league.
Oh, my God. Dude, Monte Ellis was fire early in his career. Lately, he's a seasoned veteran.
How many All-Star games did he go to?
Whatever.
How many playoff wins he got? How many scoring titles he got?
Don't try to play that shit.
I mean, he was with the...
Monte Ellis is nasty.
He was with the Warriors forever, and I think...
He was with a very dysfunctional...
Green got more overall points than he did.
He was He was in more of a dysfunctional organization than Golden State back then. The Golden State now, they're not even close to as dysfunctional. Like, it's a successful campaign right now, but that previous Golden State era that seemed like 20 years, it wasn't, but it just seemed like a long ass time. Things were not good there.
It is.
Nigga, they were swapping out head coaches like the Raiders were.
Were they really though?
Yeah.
Mark Jackson.
No. Before Mark Jackson. Dude, they had Keith Smart as a head coach.
I don't know who that is.
After Don Nelson, they just kept hiring a new guy every year.
That's right, I remember Don Nelson.
After Don Nelson, they just hired someone new every year, and it was...
Fuck Monte Ellis. I'm not going to waste my time on my podcast talking about Monte Ellis.
Whatever. Don't talk bad about Monte Ellis.
What do you got planned this weekend?
Tied in this month of... Dude, the fight. That's what I'm looking at.
Just the fight, right?
That's what I'm looking at. I'll probably get into some other things. I've definitely got to see it at some point.
I'm probably going to watch it again, no lie.
Okay.
I really want to watch it. It was good, man. I liked it a lot. It was funny, and it had its scary moments.
Okay.
You know, like
I like movies like that.
I think it does its job because if you're a kid, you're scared, you're terrified. Like right. I mean, you're an adult. You know what I mean? Like you be fucking scared.
Right.
You know, there's some parts where you're gonna be like, huh? You know. Like,
every movie gets you at least some random moment, something
you know what I mean?
falls, or someone jumps out.
I told my homeboy, I was just like, hey, bro, you go watch it yet? Well, I first told him that I've seen it, and he's like, oh, was it cool? I was like, yeah. I was like, it was cool. It was fucking funny, a little scary, not really. He's like, all right, cool. And then he's like, oh, the other day I went to the movies with my lady. He's like, oh, you watched it? He's like, fuck no, I watched The Hitman's Bodyguard. I was like, why ain't you watch it? He's like, dog, that movie looks scary, dog. He's like, I ain't gonna be that one scary guy in the fucking movie.
Hell no, you gotta go first, and then you take your girl just so you can know the parts that are gonna be scary.
Right.
And then you can just be, oh, baby, you scared? Don't be scared, girl. We just sit here being adults and shit.
There's a Joe Budden line from one of his songs like that was super, like back in my heyday, my cheating days. He says, you don't know. I forgot what he says. He's like, you know how I feel. He's like, taking you to the movies that I seen with my old chick, but I act like it's the first time. Like that shit was like too hard.
Right.
And not straying away from the faithful 28-year-old that I am now.
Right.
Yeah. But no, definitely go see that. The fight is definitely this weekend. Definitely doing the fight.
It's gonna be for me a lot of listening to that new Taylor Swift. I can't lie, dude.
There's a new Taylor Swift album out?
Her new song. I'm just gonna put that shit on repeat and fucking rock out. When I heard she had a new song, look what you made me do. When I heard she had that song, I was like, I don't want to like it immediately because I know she does. She has fucking beast-ass songs. I don't want to like them because I know
beast-ass songs?
She makes great songs. And every time you hear one, it just gets stuck. And as soon as I heard that fucking hook, I was like, oh, she got me. She got me immediately.
We don't share the same common interests.
Dude, Love Story isn't a fire song.
Love Story, right? Yeah, but that's it.
That's it, nigga. You got to go through her catalog.
I will go through her catalog.
Somehow you've missed the mini. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I wasn't. I'll put it that way.
Look what you made me do.
Yeah, I wasn't a Taylor Swift fan before this, and then I heard the song, and it just, I don't know, it makes her more attractive to me too. I'm not saying she wasn't before, but I didn't really care. But now I'm like, damn, we might have to go half.
I'm gonna have to save this listen for another day.
Yeah.
But I don't want people knowing on the podcast that I listen to Taylor Swift.
Oh, they're gonna know. Yeah. You listen to Taylor. You ain't got a front dog for our listeners. We just gotta be real.
I just keep it real all the time.
You put me on to Taylor Swift, if I'm being honest.
Love Story because it was hot.
Love Story because of you.
It was hot and all the bitches like that song.
Nigga, I learned. I didn't even listen to that song. I didn't watch the video, and then you fucking put me on to it. Now you're telling me you're not a fan? You're not a Beyonce fan either?
I'm not. I don't like Beyonce's music. I don't say I don't like it. I'm just.
There's like 5 songs total out of her whole catalog I really like.
But I don't like, dog. Like, I don't be at the gym. I don't be at the gym throwing my hoodie. Look at myself in the mirror and throwing single ladies. You know what I mean?
Just
That's
start
not
pumping.
Me. That's not me. Dog.
You one of those out?
It depends. Like my gym music, it really depends on the mood that I'm in.
Nigga, I'm not saying listen to Taylor at the gym. That song though might help you get some gains. I'm just being honest. You might get a new max that day in every category possible.
At the gym, dog, it's usually...
I promise you, put that song on Billboard numbers at the gym.
Get the fuck out of here. Usually
For
I like
you.
to
Listen to it later.
I listen to some hard shit. I'll throw on some Drake.
I got you.
Some Cardi B.
I hear you. Come on with the hard shit. Some Kodak Black.
Some DJ Khaled. You never know.
Another one. One of those?
For the most part, I listen to just like Linkin Park.
Right.
Young Jeezy, Eminem.
Linkin Park will fucking make
that's great gym music.
Yeah.
Especially like the early stuff.
Yes.
M's got some like gym gems.
I gotta be careful.
Till I Collapse. The 8 Mile song.
Eminem's music is like wine to me. I gotta be careful when I listen to it, just because it's hard not to be inspired by it, and it's a mood changer.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just listen to him and be like, all right, now I'm going to work. It's like, I'm getting fucking ready for something.
There used to be days where, like, I was driving to work, like, I was, like, war ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to psych yourself up. You listen to some shit like that, you're preparing for something.
Yeah. But, like, when I listen to it at the gym, yeah, I guess you could say that, too. Like, I try to get, like, my brother into that. I'm like, dude, when we played football, we were bumping, Till I Collapse, in the locker room.
It's impossible not to feel when you hear some of those songs.
Not to feel?
Yeah. Like, sometimes people listen to music, you don't really feel anything. But if you listen to Eminem, you feel something. You listen to Linkin Park, you feel something.
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, dog, they're not like us. They listen to music, they don't feel shit. They just put music on that bullshit that's on the radio, and then they go grocery shopping.
Because they're fucking robots, that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not a fucking robot.
That's what I'm saying.
I have fucking feelings, I care. When I cheat on a girl, I don't want her to find out because I care about her feelings.
Exactly. And that's why you're named after the saint that you're named after.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Motherfuckers gotta understand. You don't just cheat on a bitch not caring.
Right?
That's just fucking...
That's immature. That's what 27-year-olds do. If
Exactly.
you're younger than 28, that's what they do.
That's that scumbag shit you do when you're 27. You just don't care about a bitch, you cheat on her, and then you just don't give a fuck.
Right.
You're all sloppy with your MySpace messages. You just leave that shit up. She can just read everything you've been saying to this bitch.
You have to block your top 8 so you
know
don't get caught up.
Exactly. Just
you go to school and the homie hit you up like, dog, why not in your top 5 no more, bro? What happened? We good?
Why was that shit so serious?
We good? When Shy Spitter hit me up and said, dog, why I'm not in your top 5 no more? I'm like, dog, you're not in my top 5. I got some females there.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, nowadays, he's like,
slid down. Now go give me a bag of chips and we'll see. We'll talk
nowadays,
about it.
like, if he likes one of my pictures, or you know what I mean, like, or if you like another guy's picture, like, dog, what do you get?
Right. If you wasn't in another nigga's top 5 or top 8, it was a problem.
Or he's like, dog, like, why you liking female's picture? I'm like, why not? He's like, come we be juicing these hoes up.
He definitely is somebody who needs to just capture his wisdom and like spread that shit. Because some of the stuff he says is blasphemous. Other stuff I'm like, you kind of right.
Shout out to Shy Spitter. We have to have him on the show soon.
Shout out Shy Spitter.
We'll get him on pretty soon. I mean, I think we'll get there here pretty soon.
Probably not. We'll get everybody else and then we'll get
him.
Yeah.
And then him.
We'll put him on the waiting list.
On the waiting list.
Because I'm sure we was on his waiting list.
We'll take his deposit.
Right.
But we'll put him on the waiting list.
We'll put him on the waiting list because I'm sure there's like a litany of other San Diego podcasts that wanted him. So he's got to kind of figure that stuff out, and then he'll get to us, right?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, if we're not priority of his, he's not priority of ours.
There you go.
There you go.
That's just,
that's
you know
just,
what I mean?
we're just being nice.
It's just, we're caring about his feelings.
We're just being nice.
Right.
So, we'll see. But yeah, the fight this weekend. Canelo's going to fuck up Triple G.
But yeah, we'll see.
I mean, do you know who's on the undercards?
I have no idea. Hopefully this dude, Cayetano. I saw him a long ass time ago. I haven't seen him since. He's a carpenter in TJ, and then he just fought Leo Santa Cruz randomly. I think at the Mayweather fight.
I think Chocolito just got knocked out like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. If what I was reading was correct, like he got like just slept.
I didn't hear about that. That's crazy. Chocolatito.
If I don't make it out to Vegas for the fight this weekend, booty call? Oh, it's time to work. It's time to get ready for work.
Booty call. The alarm went off.
That's a nice alarm, though.
It is, though.
I got me some Daddy Yankee. Usually wakes me up.
Daddy Yankee's the man.
Daddy Yankee is the man. I'm proud to say that I've been to 2 Daddy Yankee concerts.
Dude, I used to not like Daddy Yankee. And then, I don't know, something clicked. I heard La Vumba, and I was like, it's real.
That's my shit. That's my alarm, dog. That is my fucking alarm now.
Yeah, that song is fire.
Oh, hell yeah. That song is fire. That song right there was just like, you know what? Females begin bitches.
Yeah.
Like, females begin bitches. Like, no, like that music right there gets you bitches.
Oh.
For real.
If you had an ice cream truck that didn't have ice cream on it, and you're playing La Vumba through the streets?
Dog, if you had an ice cream truck, you just cruise down the street, bumping some reggaeton. Dog.
Dude, and they're just going to run up. They're just going to flock to you.
Give me back my chili cheese, bro. It's my money.
Dude.
You're a fool.
It's too good. We got to do that one day. Just roll through. We got to get an ice cream truck from someone.
I don't like saying too many of our ideas here on the podcast.
That's true.
But that might be when we should get it. We should start an ice cream truck.
We should. That would be dope.
And instead of just regular music, we should be just throwing them joints.
Only the jams.
The
My
bangers.
boy owns a
Waka Flocka
Thai burger company truck, food truck. He makes burgers with like rice buns. They're bomb as fuck. But he be playing good music.
How about not an ice cream truck, but a liquor truck?
Can't do that here.
Can't do that here in California?
It's California. It's hard. We probably could, but you can't just sell liquor like that.
Like spiked ice cones.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
think that's doable for an event thing. But you would need certain permits. I know for sure. We'll talk about that later.
But that would be dope.
We'll get into the specifics, but I like that. I like where your
That'd
head's
be dope.
at. I like where your head's at for San Diego Mardi Gras.
Right.
That 07 party.
Drive around, bumping Little John's. Dum-dum-dum.
Oh, my God.
Get some girls some jungle juice. Out there, everybody twerking, shaking that shit.
Just call it the mass drink truck.
Ooh.
Dude, it's a wrap. We just roll through Southeast, just pumping mass drink to the streets.
We have so many ideas.
Too many.
We gonna take off soon, dog.
Yeah. Make sure y'all at that 07 party, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, special invite only.
Yeah.
Class of 07 parties coming up.
Hell yeah. Fuck a reunion. We just gonna throw a party.
Hosted by us. Slightly Genius crew.
Slightly Genius in the building.
Featuring Shy Spitter.
Shy Spitter in the building.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Westbound and Down.
Westbound and
Down. Ooh.
Yes.
It's Wednesday night on Westbound and Down. Ooh.
I like it.
You like that?
Dude, cool. Remember when karate was king?
No. I've never done karate.
Exactly. But remember
I always wanted to do karate. Dog, there used to be this orange ass flyer, right?
Thank
we
you.
would get, and it had like that little cartoon.
Talk about it.
Karate cartoon kid on it. Dog, I used to.
Because remember when you're like 7? You're like, fucking Brian knows karate. That's like a black card in the streets.
Dog, no, now it's like if you see,
It's
like
like
if you see somebody like a new
karate.
whip. Like if you see somebody with a new whip, or if you see somebody with a new iPhone. When you was a kid, and you found out one of your friends was in karate, or you saw them and they were in karate.
In a gi with a fucking white belt or a yellow belt. They didn't even have shit.
Nah, my mom took me
to... They just learned the fucking kia. That was it.
My mom took me to one karate class, bro. And I found out that you actually had to like square up and do shit.
He was like, nah, I
never went back again, dog. I never went back again.
That shit, you're getting the most ass in the cafeteria if you knew karate.
Back then.
But then you get older, you hit like
extra juice box.
You hit like junior high school, and it's like You fucking know you get laughed at.
Did your school ever have that little, like, after you get your lunch, like on the corner, like
popsicles?
No, not the popsicles, but they sold like snacks, like M&Ms, fruit roll-ups and shit. And like at the lunch lady, either you had free lunch or you paid for your lunch. And like, you give her $1, she gives you like a ticket.
Right, we didn't have the extra shit though.
Nah, like we had that.
That's dope.
We used to jack shit all the time.
Jesus.
We used to jack shit all the time. And our one foreign exchange student, he happened to know karate.
When he had a noble cause, didn't he?
No, dog, like he took his little stance, his little, like his little defensive stance, and we just walked around him and grabbed this shit and just kept going.
Oh, shit.
So
y'all didn't even respect the karate?
No, back then we didn't.
Remember fucking Karate Kid?
But that was I was in 6th grade. I knew better than, like, I was more into karate like 3rd or 4th grade.
That's what I'm saying. When you're real little, and then you get older, and you're like, you just laugh at niggas that know karate.
Exactly.
But like, remember Karate Kid? That shit was serious. I
was
love that
crippin'
movie.
at 6th grade, dog. So you know what I mean. But I was banging.
That nigga took that shit. His mom's like, "What's wrong? I gotta learn karate, ma."
Yeah, so you know he went back home and was just like, "This karate is bullshit." Ripped every Jackie Chan poster off his wall.
Dog, like that shit was the
He threw his gi in the trash, and he bought a blue bandana.
Dude, but at that point, it solved all your problems.
Oh, man.
Karate gets you out of debt for him, but for us, like it was tight when you're little. Then you get older.
Yeah,
because
that same kid knew karate, and in 6th grade we tied him up to the basketball.
That was the kid.
Yeah.
Oh
Poor
no!
dude.
Lesson, moral of the story: don't
put
do
your kids in
karate.
karate. Don't put your kids in karate.
Just don't do karate.
Don't set your kids up for failure.
Do some real shit. Don't
put
do
them in a
karate.
boxing class. If some kid ever squared up with him, he knew what to do.
Be a lumberjack. Dig ditches. I don't give a fuck. Just don't do karate.
Don't do karate.
Man, that's worse to live by.
Would you ever if you had a kid, would you ever put him in like dancing?
Depends on the dance. If it was a dance I believed in, like river dancing or something, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something real like that.
No, I was talking about like tap dance.
I mean, I don't knock it. Like, there's karate, then there's tap dance.
What's that? The movie with Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
Oh yeah, I now pronounce it
Chuck and Larry. You know, his son's like a tap dancer.
Yeah.
Would you ever try to force your kid to join a sport instead of go tap dance?
Oh, I'm never gonna force my kids to do shit.
I'm gonna force my kids.
Well, certain things will be like, look, you're gonna keep your shit clean. You're gonna fucking do your push-ups every day and stuff like that. But I wouldn't force them in. They're gonna be fit. I'm gonna have fit kids. They're not gonna be fat like me.
You look good to me.
I mean, I carry mine well, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want my kids fucking.
You do carry your big well.
Being lazy. You know what I mean? I just don't want them to be lazy.
Like, I don't carry my short well. You know what I mean?
Yes, you do. You fucking walk around like you're king of everything, dog.
Because I am the motherfucking king.
Recognize it. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers recognize that shit.
Yeah.
If anybody, I don't know anyone that wears short wear better than you. I don't even know how to say it.
If you said it a little better, but I know the meaning, and I appreciate that.
Give me this chance. I don't know anyone that wears short better than you wear it.
Oh, say that fast.
I don't know anybody that wears short better than you wear it.
Oh, you spit.
I just fucking killed it.
Dropping bars.
He's dropping bars, dude. I fucking feel like Royce right now. I don't even know. I want some ice cream.
New Nate Busch.
Dude, new Nate Busch just dropped it. Black Night Shyamalan just hit you with one. Damn.
That's just too hard.
It's real. It's real.
That's real.
Winding down.
We're going to go ahead and wind down now.
Yes, sir.
Canelo Triple G this weekend.
It's going down.
Slightly Genius. Find us on SoundCloud, YouTube. We still haven't gotten on another platform just yet, but we promise y'all we'll get
maybe
there.
We'll start our own platform and then get on that.
Oh.
I got skills, dog.
Yeah, you do. I trust you to do all this shit. You know, I'm the star. I just show up for those. I show up to set.
Dude, you show up to set. A little bit of makeup, and then we're at it.
That's it. I mean, we're not even on video, and I still have a makeup man.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
makeup artist
your
there.
shit's right.
Yo, Kenny. Nah, he back there.
Get my soul away.
Slightly Genius.
Like
Go Triple G. Don't drink and drive this weekend. Peace.